Hello, my name is Kyle Lajeski, America's leader for Dell EMC, and I'm coming to you live from Dell Technologies Field Readiness Summit in Las Vegas, where we're talking about the 4 transformations we're enabling for our customers. The digital transformation, the IT transformation, the workforce transformation, and the security transformation. It's no wonder digital transformation is occurring everywhere. Whether it's Tesla creating the software-defined car, or Uber forever changing the transportation industry, or Nest redefining the way we engage with the thermostat. But it's not just the cool internet companies, it's traditional companies. It's John Deere leveraging Internet of Things and smart tractors to increase agricultural yields, and General Electric redefining themselves as a software company as they create jet engines that are smarter and more intelligent and more efficient in flying from continent to continent around the world. Digital transformation and digital disruption is occurring everywhere. A great example is the value of a New York City taxi cab medallion was $1.2 million 3 years ago. 18 months after Uber's entrance into the market, that $1.2 million medallion is now valued at $265K, a 6x decrease in value due to a digital disruptor. Disruption is occurring everywhere, and our customers are trying to figure out how they become software companies to enable this digital disruption and transformation. Pivotal Labs is our enabling technology and solution set around helping traditional companies and next generation companies become the software companies of the future. And while we do a peer-to-peer solution on how to create software development cultures and frameworks, there's a technology component too, where we're leveraging Pivotal Cloud Foundry. So as I write these applications, I can run them any place, anywhere, at any time, enabling the agility required to be successful in that digital transformation. More times than not, these digital transformations need to be funded, and they're funded via IT transformations. Very simple framework in IT transformation around modernizing, automating, and then transforming. Specific to modernizing, I need to deploy modern infrastructures, converged and hyper-converged technologies. The days of putting data centers together in piece parts are over. It takes too long, it's too complicated and too costly. So modern infrastructure frameworks built on converged and hyper-converged technologies are the future. But I can't build those modern infrastructures without modern architectural pillars like flash, scale out, software-defined, cloud-enabled, and trusted. And EMC is a best-of-breed product solution in each of those modern architectures as we build out modern infrastructures. But to deliver a modern infrastructure isn't enough. I need to think about how I'm automating the time to market and allowing the enablement of my peoples and skill sets to move from back office red boxes of IT to the front office green boxes of IT, to use a Phoenix project reference. And that really becomes the automation discussion. And I deliver that via an enterprise hybrid cloud or a native hybrid cloud, where I package these modern infrastructures with the automation framework to deliver a turnkey solution around enterprise cloud or native hybrid cloud. That said, the last piece is how I enable the people and the process to transform. Skill sets, roles, staffs, education, curriculum, training frameworks. We've thought through a lot of this. And we have a complete consulting engagement to enable the people process transformation as well. That's IT transformation. Great examples, Wake Forest Baptist went through a major IT transformation. They're now deploying applications 4 times faster. They're recognizing a 90+% decrease in availability. They are driving 38% savings in OpEx. They're using that money and that people savings to fund things like data lakes for cancer research, which is driving new grants and new differentiated models for the health system. A great example of how IT transformation at work. Next is the workforce transformation. People have forever changed where and how we work. They want to work from multiple devices in multiple places at any time. And we got to get the right device to the right person. It also becomes an employee retention and employee recruiting tool to have the right device for the right tool set at the right moment. But it's not all about the sexiness of the device. I need to think about things like security and device management, all of which is packaged in to the Dell solution technology. That said, coming off of CES's show in January, we won 62 awards for our client solutions set in the workforce transformation space and are driving huge productivity savings. A great example here is the average burden cost of a worker with salaries and benefits, and again, the fully burdened cost about $100,000. If I can impact that employee's productivity by 1%, I pay for the device itself. If I can improve that employee's productivity by 2%, I'm now in the green 1,000. 3%, I'm in the green 2,000, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So a really powerful productivity story around the workforce transformation. And lastly is the security transformation. If I do the first three and I leave out security, I've got a big challenge. I'll give you a great example here, was a healthcare digital startup. They did the digital transformation. They transformed IT. They transformed their workforce with different devices at the edge and the core. But they didn't do a lot of the security transformation. They IPO'd, huge 10x valuation post-IPO. They had a major security breach, fundamental to their definition as a healthcare company, and they were out of business in 12 weeks. And I don't say that sinister story to scare people, but really to underscore the importance of the security transformation. And we're really driving value in 4 places. First is securing the infrastructure. So whether it's that edge device, that client at the edge, or whether it's that device inside the data center, the infrastructure security solution is very, very strong across the Dell Technologies portfolio. Once I secure the edge or the endpoint, the device, the infrastructure, I got to secure the network. And whether you're leveraging any of our many open networking technologies, in particular VMware's NSX, is really fundamental to securing the network. Now as I go through, I need to figure out, great, I've kind of got my perimeter somewhat secure, my network somewhat secure, but the bad guys are going to get in. So how do I figure out who the bad guy is and how I quarantine them as fast as possible? We can do that for you via a security as a service solution, via SecureWorks, or we can enable you to do that for yourself via solutions from the RSA portfolio. But analyzing that security to figure out where the risk is and how I quarantine the risk is critical. And lastly, how I translate all that security risk to business risk. This is the policy conversation around governance, risk, and compliance. And we're delivering that with a solution via RSA Archer. There's about 2,000 players in the security space. So many, it's difficult to find a strategic vendor. Dell Technologies is your platform approach to security. Again, from the infrastructure to the network, to the analyzation to the policy. We've got a solution framework for security. So we're doing big things at Dell Technologies. We are going big and winning big around digital, IT, workforce, and security. And we'd love to sit down and have a conversation with you about where and how we help across these 4 major transformation continuums. Thanks, and make it a great day.